Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and video a thumbs up. While I'm enjoying the latest 90-Day Fiance franchise spin-off, I'm starting to notice how the series is falling a little short, most specifically when it comes to star Tim Malcolm. 90 Day Hunt for Love is only a few episodes into the new season, and I feel like the show is picking at Tim, which is causing him to face more issues than the other stars. The main purpose of the newest spin-off was to give the stars a different kind of opportunity to find love than they have had in the past franchise shows. While stars on the other 90-Day Fiancé spin-offs have to find love on their own, Hunt for Love gives the returning members a group of singles to interact with. Initially, I thought that was a great idea and exactly what the franchise needed to add a little spice to the mix. However, the more Tim appears on the spin-off, the more I feel like he's constantly being single-handedly picked on, and here's why. In general, I think Tim is one of the biggest love-to-hate stars of the series, which I don't totally understand, honestly. He first appeared in the franchise when he started dating in 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 3. Admittedly, I don't think he gave the best initial impressions when he prioritized his gun business over making a connection with. However, he's since appeared with his other ex, Veronica Rodriguez, which I believe has showcased a much softer side to him. 90 Day Hunt for Love has also featured more of his connection with Everett, which I think also highlights how gentle and caring he can be. Yet Tim often has to defend himself in large groups of people or at reunions. He also finds himself defending his sexuality and role as a stepfather often, which causes issues for him within the franchise. As a result, I feel like Tim already had the odds stacked against him. To make the situation worse, he's the only person to be on the show with an ex. Of course, it's the only ex he's not on good terms with, further complicating his goal of finding love in the new spin-off. Compared to the other stars, I simply think Tim has it the worst. The rest of the cast doesn't seem to have as many hurdles against them, which kind of makes me wonder if the franchise has done this on purpose to paint him to be even more of a villain than he already was. For example, Colt Johnson is another franchise villain. He is often viewed in a positive light, but his most recent appearance on the 90 Day The Single Life Season 3 tell-all left a sour impression on fans, myself included. Yet, while I'm suspicious of Colt's intentions, he seems to have an easier time on the series. His goofiness and awkwardness are even explained away by cast members, and women seem willing to give him second and third chances despite him fumbling initial interactions. On the other hand, has already claimed she has information about Tim she wants to share with the rest of the group, and seems like she's up to no good. While the other stars are navigating their love interests and are given more freedom to make mistakes, Tim has to be wary of trying to sabotage his connections. Overall, I can't help but feel that the rest of the 90 Day Fiancé stars have a much cleaner opportunity to find love. Meanwhile, it seems like Tim needs to confront his past first before he can find love. I also can't help but feel like this seems to be his recurring in the franchise. He attempts to connect with women, but either his sexuality, his desire to move slowly, or his ex, usually Veronica, stands in the way of the relationship progressing. In a series where the stars are supposed to have unique and better opportunities at finding love, I think Tim is being let down tremendously, and I'm not sure he'll be successful at finding love this time around. Emasculated Tim by asking him if he was gay and calling him ******* repeatedly. She asked her boyfriend to man up, but claimed it was a joke between them. Said Tim was very delicate and not her type. And when asked at the tell-all whether they had sex or not, Tim confirmed they hadn't. Tim planned to get to visit the US, but decided otherwise when he realized her visa would be expensive after spending money on a costly piece of equipment. Meanwhile, said Tim cared more about his business, and the two eventually split. Even after was out of Tim's life and he had a new girlfriend, viewers asked Tim if he was transgender or gay.